Most people believe their decisions are entirely their own, but psychology suggests these choices are often guided by invisible scripts that direct the flow of a conversation without being noticed. By the end of this module, you will have built a customized 4-step conversational script designed to apply these psychological principles to your own goals. Take a look at this notebook page. Before we begin, grab a pen and define your specific objective. Write down the exact outcome you want to achieve today, whether that is securing a favor, setting up a meeting, or gaining a commitment. Now, a necessary boundary. These tools bypass normal social defenses. By learning this sequence, you must commit to applying it strictly to protect yourself or to create mutually positive outcomes. Structuring your communication this way allows you to design the parameters of an interaction from the start. This split screen shows step 1, establishing the baseline. On the right, shapes synchronize, demonstrating how mirroring builds instant trust. But watch if you force it. An exact, rigid copy feels mocking, triggering a warning that shatters baseline trust. When you adapt naturally to their behavior, their brain subconsciously registers that you understand them, completely lowering their defensive barriers so they feel comfortable in your presence. With the baseline set, you move to step 2, the foot in the door technique. Your goal here is to extract a microscopic, zero-effort favor. This needs to be a request that requires absolutely no physical strain. Ask them to watch your bag for 10 seconds, or simply ask to borrow a pen. This map illustrates the sequence in action. Once the baseline is established, getting that small yes activates a human mental glitch called consistency bias. The human mind naturally wants its actions to stay consistent. Extracting this initial, meaningless agreement neurologically primes your target to comply with much larger requests as the interaction continues. Step 3 is delivering the core ask. If you phrase your goal as a direct yes or no question, you invite immediate rejection because you are handing complete control over to the target. This template shows your first option, Path A, the illusion of choice. You present 2 acceptable options, but as the arrows show, each one directs them right into your ultimate goal, masking your control. Instead of asking if they want to hang out, you ask if they would rather grab Pizza Hut or Domino's. They feel totally in control of picking the location, but both answers result in them agreeing to the hangout. Path B is the revenge trap. You use this to weaponize reverse psychology when your goal requires the target to complete a specific task or favor for you. This script shows the exact phrasing to use. You start to ask for the favor, but stop and playfully suggest it is probably too difficult or complex for them to pull off. Look back at the objective you wrote down earlier. If you need their presence, use the illusion of choice. If you need their effort, trigger their ego with the revenge trap. In both scenarios, you eliminate the simple no. The person who frames the parameters of the choice automatically dictates the outcome, regardless of which path the target selects. Step 4 begins the second you finish your core ask. The moments immediately following your request dictate the ultimate power dynamic of the entire sequence. The very instant the question leaves your mouth, you must maintain calm eye contact and go completely silent. That deliberate restraint creates immediate tension. The target suddenly feels the uncomfortable anxiety and guilt of the quiet space stretching out between you. Watch this timer count down. You must hold your ground for those entire 3 seconds. Do not break the tension by nervously rambling or backpedaling to fill the void. The human brain is wired to resolve social dissonance. To fill that quiet space, the target will often start talking, providing the information or compliance needed to end the internal tension of the silence. Once you have your yes, you anchor the interaction using scarcity. You walk away, end the conversation first, and deliberately limit your immediate texting to raise your social value. You give them space to process the interaction. Mastering this calculated absence prevents you from appearing desperate and forces the target into a position where they begin chasing your validation. This flowchart now contains the full 4-step progression you've built: mirroring, the micro-ask, the framed choice, and finally, silence. Operating with this map completely changes your social posture. You stop pleading for attention and start quietly engineering consent. But there is a catch. This script fails if your physical posture betrays you. If your shoulders are slumped and your movements are anxious, the words lose their weight. Matching your body language to these verbal cues ensures that your physical signals reinforce the psychological tools we have just covered. Click the video on your screen right now, and I will show you exactly how to physically project the confidence that completes this sequence.